What's going on there, team? Austin Lewis here, coming to you guys, and as you saw in the title as well as the thumbnail, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the top scams in 2020. Make sure and do me a favor and smash the thumbs up button on the video, as well as if you guys are brand new, make sure and come subscribe. I'm just gonna jump right into this video for you guys and talk about number one being the Cash App scam, also known as the Loom, L-O-O-M, was a scam that has now been around for multiple years, going on 5 years. At the beginning of, I would say, close to February and March this year in 2020, people had a very tough time in the world quitting their jobs. They were getting laid off. Therefore, people were trying to figure out some way, shape, or form to generate money, try to create cash flow. So there happened to be this thing called the Cash App scam. I'm gonna show you guys what a picture of the wheel looks like right now. Boom, as you guys can see, this is the wheel of the Cash App scam. So here's what it is. It's a scheme that promises an $800 return on your $100 investment. So as you guys see this wheel that's on my face right now, you pretty much Cash App somebody, aka the person that's in the middle, $100. Now your job is to bring other people into the company or into the business or into the Cash App wheel, okay, or bring people into the Loom, and you are going to have people then Venmo the person that is in the middle, the person that makes the 800 bucks, then obviously circles around, goes back to the outside of the circle. So just to break it down for you guys, just so you can see how much of a scam this really is, in order for the first 8 people to be paid, 64 new people have to buy in. In order for those 64 people to be paid, 512 people have to buy in, and so on. So here's where it is one of the largest scams of 2020. Well, one, a scam or a pyramid scheme is essentially the transfer of money without a product or service. So again, people were just Cash Apping certain individuals that were in the middle of the circle with no return on anything other than money eventually, and that's if they got, the 8 people got 64 new people to join, and the 64 people got 512 people to join. So obviously, ladies and gentlemen, it was a scam. It is a scam, and I want to have you guys be very weary of this scam. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of some more knowledge based on this, and so if you see it, obviously you guys can stay away from it. So obviously it promises a massive return for a modest investment. To make $800 off of a $100 investment to 8 times your money, honestly, is substantially insane. I can't imagine doing that other than places like Forex and stocks and cryptocurrency and stuff like that. Not with the Cash App scam. So ladies and gentlemen, please don't fall for it. You're virtually guaranteed to lose your money to whoever it is that you pay $100 to. So I'm sorry. This is also known, the Cash App game is also known as the Mandala game, the Blessing Circle, the Infinity Loom, the Giving Circle, and by other names, the scam is essentially a chain letter for a pyramid scheme. Now, again, here is the photo. It is filled with 8 spots. Whoever is in the middle is the one that actually gets the 800 bucks. Now, I know actually quite a few people that got started in this in early February and March and actually made a pretty decent amount. I know a guy that made almost $20,000. And so if you can do the math, 800 divided by 20,000, and then obviously 500 and some people, got a chance to get involved in this scam, then now obviously you can tell they got a lot of people to get involved in this scam. So if you guys do see the Cash App circle, just make sure and be very weary of it, as well as take precautions. Let's talk about the next scam, okay? If you guys saw the first scam in 2020, then drop in the comment section down below. And here's the worst part about the Cash App circle is it can be started at any time. You can literally start it whenever you want, however you want. I mean, you and I can start it right now. Now, obviously, I don't want to get involved, but again, that's the downside to the entire situation. It's just a money scam. Don't get involved. Let's talk about number 2. Number 2 is FameSwap. FameSwap is essentially a website. It's a massive follower gain or Instagram pages selling platform that is a total 100% scam. Ladies and gentlemen, so if you have ever been reached out by anybody on FameSwap, or you go on to FameSwap and you're interested in purchasing an Instagram account with massive following, because again, in today's world, all that really matters is not what you know, but more importantly, who you know. The larger the audience you have, the more people you're able to sell. So let's talk about this. FameSwap pretty much sells high follower account on Instagram. And what they essentially do is they will sell you and I a $10,000 Instagram account. This $10,000 Instagram account, then we are going to get access to. You and I are going to be excited. We are going to be fired up. We are going to be promoting to this new audience. And with us promoting to this audience, we are going to be completely, in a sense, unhappy, because after a certain amount of time, the person that sold us the account is actually already in communication with Instagram that is actually receiving the account back. So it's pretty much like a haha got you type of situation. Now again, don't get any bad ideas from this video. And again, make sure and stay till the very end of this video. And some staggering results, just to give you guys an example of the types of individuals that are in the world today. There are some people on FameSwap that are now making $2 million a year, ladies and gentlemen, scamming people with these Instagram accounts. So if you are going to be buying an Instagram account, then make sure you know 100%, have your contracts dialed in, make sure you pay these individuals or pay these people a certain way that allows you to get your money back. If you Zelle them, you can never get your money back because Zelle pretty much offers no fraud protection. If you wire them, you pretty much can't get your money back after that. And obviously if you pay them via friends and family on PayPal, you're not going to be able to get your money back. If you pay them via Bitcoin, you're not going to be able to get your money back. Pay them in a way that you're going to be able to dispute the challenge. Unfortunately, I hate to say that because of the world that we live in today, but it is something to be extra cautious about. Let's talk a little bit more about FameSwap. So the average scammer will list the account for a low dollar value between $300 and $500 and begin to sort through different offers of the account. So again, they do this multiple times a day. They sell these accounts to multiple different people. So you and I could want to purchase this account for $500. And at the same time as we purchase it for $500, they're also selling it to 10 other people for $500 and then not giving the account to any of us and just continuously reselling the account. So if you are looking to do that, or if you have seen that, then make sure and be very weary of that, guys. I want to save you from getting scammed in 2021. I want to save you from the scammers that are out there in 2020. Let's talk about something I think both of us, all of us, have actually been experiencing recently. And let's talk about the blue check verification. This is scam number. There's been multiple individuals that email me on a daily basis. There's been multiple people that reach out to me on a daily basis. Sometimes, heck, they even have a verified check, or sometimes they have hundreds of thousands of followers. And now in today's world, you don't really know if those followers are real or if they just went on to a random site and purchased those followers. Now, the blue check verification is one of the biggest scams on the Instagram today. And the reason being is because people like you and I, we want to get verified on platforms. Obviously, I'm verified on TikTok, but I want to get verified on Instagram. And so a person like me in business, and what it would do for the credibility that you and I both need and both have, the credibility on Instagram to be able to get a blue check verification badge would be absolutely amazing. Now, there are companies like verabadge.php on Instagram that are actual straight scams, and here's what they do. You might have seen them, but I want you to look out. They will DM you and I both and say, hey, we've reviewed your Instagram account and you are eligible to receive a verification badge. And then they will go on and talk about how we can complete the verification badge. Here's what you got to fill out. Once you fill it out, obviously it looks like an Instagram verified website, but it's not. It's just utilizing the same icons, logos, as well as somewhat the same websites. I mean, their Instagram help center is spelt wrong. Okay, so these companies have us reach out to them. They reach out to us. We then go onto their website. We pay $400, or we pay $1,000, or we pay $1,200 via Zelle, via Cash App, or via Bitcoin, or we just wire them the money, and then they just take our money and run. You actually don't get verified. So the downside tire situation, and something I want you to look out for, is all these people that are trying to buy you new followers or individuals that are trying to get you verified. It's one of the most saturated scams on the Instagram platform today. So when you have these messages, make sure to ignore them. I know some people are legit and it's unfortunate, but again, unless you know, like, trust the individual that it is that is reaching out to you about getting verified on the platform of Instagram. It's a lot more difficult than just going to a random website and paying $200 to $400 or $4,000 or whatever the case may be to somebody random that just hits you guys up on Instagram. Now, again, you and I could both hit up on the same people, so that's something to be massively weary about. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys got value from this video and you guys feel safe about going into 2021, knowing that you're not going to get scammed by the top 3 scams that happened in 2020, then make sure and like this video. Drop in the comment section down below what you guys would like to see in some future content. Austin Lewis here saying we'll see you guys in a future YouTube video.